Yeah, I think now is a good time to talk about this game. Welcome back to another quick review. Today I am talking about The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now this won't be a quick review of the entire game as I along with a lot of other people have not beaten the entire game. But this is like my first impression of like the first 15 hours of what I've played so far. Um, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, right? I was not the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild. I've never been quite the biggest fan of open world, in a sense of you get like like a tiny tutorial and then are let loose on what you can do in the world. I've never really been a fan of those games. That and something like, or at least like those are not games that I've been able to finish. That and like Elden Ring. I did a first impressions video on Elden Ring, so this would probably end well. But that and Elden Ring is like games that I myself could not finish. I got a decent far amount into it, but I couldn't finish simply because of the fact that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of that design philosophy. And there's some open world games that I still play, like Ghost of Tsushima or Spider Man, but other than that, it's like I don't really play too much. Even like Horizon, it's like I'm a say no to that one. But this, one of my main critiques about Breath of the Wild is while it feels so free and open, it also feels like there's a lot of like restrictions. I don't know what it is. It feels like there's, even though you are let loose on what you can do, it feels like it's like the Legend Arceus clause, right? Not the Legend Arceus clause, the Scarlet and Violet clause, where you can go wherever you want, but you might get bodied. Like you will get absolutely bodied, or the Souls clause, like the Elden Ring clause, right? You will just get absolutely bodied. I don't have. I wouldn't say I have like too much of a problem with it, like as a design philosophy, because it's like, oh yeah, you just that's the that's the best part. You get to go away, become powerful, then come back and do it, and be more satisfied with it. But I don't know. For me when I play games, I like to have things done and get things done. Right. I also like to I like to have like a more I'm a like a more linear type of person when it comes to games. Not like hallway linear. I'm not talking about Final Fantasy 13. That game's not good. But like I like to have a clear direction on where I'm going, and then do other things on the way rather than deciding where I'm going. And so I like to think that Tears of the Kingdom fixes that in a way, because the thing about Breath of the Wild is that Breath of the Wild is also very light on story. Um, it's very light on story. It's still there, but it's still very light on story. For the most part. And then you get to Tears of the Kingdom, right? And it's like, because I would assume like the philosophy was like the thing the developers said going into this was like, because the people have explored this world before in Breath of the Wild, we don't really need to do like the whole, you can explore, like you can just go out and you figure it out yourself. Like we can give you a waypoint of where you need to go and what you need to do, and you figure it out, right? I don't know how to describe it. And of course you have the underground, like the depths, and then the freaking sky islands, which by the way is like I was trying to figure out like how in the world is this game like 2 or 3 times larger than the original. It's because of the depths. I didn't know that was in the game before I played it. um and so it is huge. It's huge, but I think another thing that makes it so fun to play is that the Zonai devices, and like, or I think that's what's called, and messing around with that, and like making all these like big creations to, you know, kill something or get around or torture Koroks, as I like to do, right? Where it's like just, you can take the fun way and be stupid, and you are rewarded for both. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to experiment and try it out. I feel like there's more options, and more accessible options compared to Breath of the Wild, where like weapons and all that jazz, I feel like at times did feel a tad bit restrictive in a way, right? And I am enjoying this game a lot. I'm enjoying it way more. Like with that being said, I'm enjoying it way more. I'm having fun, doing some story stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything, because it's just not my deal. That's not what I want to do. I'm having fun with the story stuff. I'm having fun with just exploring, which is something I can't say I did with Breath of the Wild. Like I had some like a decent amount of fun with exploring, but not as much fun as this, where I constantly want to go back in and play the game when I'm not playing it and do stuff. And me personally, I am just enjoying it so much more. And everything, all my complaints about Breath of the Wild are pretty much fixed in this game. Like I don't know how they managed to do it, and the abilities that you have access to are so much fun to use, and trying to and working your head around them is so much fun. Yeah, without like, I've been kind of going off of my own thing. Like it's a like my thoughts at the moment are kind of all over the place. I thought I had a clear, concise way I wanted to talk in this quick review, and it just flew out the window in the first minute. Um, Basically, what I'm saying is the game fixes every complaint I had about Breath of the Wild. I'm enjoying myself. I'm addicted. I want to go back and play some more. Just now, it's 10 p.m. at night, so I just had to stop a session because I need to sleep. However, if I wasn't tired, I would probably keep playing. So yeah. Overall, at the moment, I'm very much enjoying it. Will it be my game of the year? Don't know yet. I gotta play the entire game to figure it out. I'm not one to judge my game of the year based off of like just 10 hours into the game, right? Where do I think it'll place after the end of it? Like number 2. I still think I'll probably enjoy FF16 more, Final Fantasy 16 more. But I still think it's going to be really freaking good. The end of this game is going to be really freaking good. I think it's going to be really satisfying, and I'm genuinely can't wait to get to it. Thanks for watching this not so quick review. See you next time. Bye.